thing is, until you can erase 3 Februaries, shut up. Bang! Quality over quantity. LeBron has beaten some of the best competition in NBA history. He's the GOAT emoji. I will not cuss. I will not cuss. I will not swear. I will not swear.
Where sports is the base, life and fun are the results. This is the Brian Snow Show.
Final Brian Snow Show of the week. Glad to have y'all with us. And man, we got a lot to do in a short amount of time. And I'm going to say some things aloud that I really have needed to say. And I just need to say them. Matter of fact, you know what? I won't put the story that Cole put in around the horn. I'll put my happenings around in around the horn. Let's go around the horn right now. Okay. I have found that since I have shaved the Brian Snow Show back to an hour, I have gotten better at producing content, getting the show in, not missing any, and also keeping with my duties around the house. Because a deal that my wife and I made is that while I am working on chasing my dream and making this not only pop off but pay off, I have some things to do around the house during the day. And I have the last couple of weeks, no, let me be real. The last couple of days, I've gotten better. I've been out to the barn. I've been able to feed the rabbits. I've been able to water the rabbits. I've been able to get out and get a lap in around the house. Been able to monitor how often I get the dog out, monitor the cats, and clean and basically keep the house clean. That's the deal that we made when I came out of surgery. While I'm building this business, I built my strength back by my duties around the house. And I am proud to say to myself, I have gotten better. That said, I have been worse with my communication, with my crew, with my family, and I apologize for all of that. I'm saying it here and now. I have been awful. Even when I get sleepy, I don't say anything, and that's normally not like me. I normally let people know, what's going on with me. And lately, with my sensei brother Drew Willingham, I have not, and I cannot say I am sorry enough. The best way for me to say I'm sorry is to force myself to get better at communication. That's something I excel at publicly, excel at it privately. And that is what I will do. Not going to do, not going to try to do. It is what I will do. I implore people to talk to me about any and everything. I have not taken the same advice. And for that, I apologize to any and everyone that has been affected by my actions or lack thereof. So today, Drew and I hashed it out. Well, we haven't really hashed it out yet, but he let me know how he feels, and I can't say that I blame him, because he did send a message last night wanting to come on Snowman in the morning. This morning, I did not respond because I was asleep. I didn't tell him anything. That's on me. He's doing what he's supposed to do, and now I am going to. So, Sensei Drew, to Cole, Wise, any and everybody that's been affected with my communication or lack thereof, I sincerely apologize. I am so sorry that I've gotten so far away from myself in the past 2 years that I have ignored my own standard of operation, standard of execution, and frankly, it's gotten lower. I will not accept that, and y'all shouldn't either. So again, I sincerely apologize to any and all, whether it's and from here on out, whether it's through a text message or whether it's through an email. through Messenger, whatever you need to get a hold of me, get a hold of me. I will respond. I will do much better. Not can do, going to do. I will do much better in responding. I love y'all. As far as my social media goes, beginning at 7 p.m. tonight, all of my social media will funnel through one ID, and that is Snowman Multimedia. It's the ID I have on YouTube. It's the ID I have on Facebook. It's the ID I have on Instagram. The only thing that angers me is that I can't uniform it on Twitter unless I change all of my IDs around. I'm going to work on that for the next couple of hours after I sign off here. And everything has got to be uniform. I prided myself for a long time on order. And I'm seeing a lot of production companies now go through one ID, even with their personal social media. So as of 7 p.m. tonight, everything is going through the brand. You know what's Pat McAfee's um, slogan for the brand? That's how I got to roll now. But it's not going to roll to the point where it affects me so much personally that I let myself go again. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, I can't do it, and I won't do it anymore. I had a nice nap today. Had some snuggle time with my dog Lucy. Like I said, went out and fed the rabbits, and now I'm more focused just in the past couple of hours than I've been in the past couple of months. And a lot of that, no, all of that is on me. All of that is on me. So I am making my apologies to everyone. And the person I have to apologize to the most is my wife, Jody. I haven't been myself. That is no excuse. It will not happen again. Not by intent, nor by accident. What you are seeing and what you are hearing is the better version of me. And I'll bust my ass every day to make it even better than that. A week from Monday, this show will move to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. No, check that. Check that. I'll keep this show where it is time wise because every time I move something time wise, it messes up the pattern. And the only thing I have shaved off of this show is an hour. And that's because I was physically worn out, I was emotionally worn out, all kinds of stuff. I'll make it, I will get it to the point where at 4 o'clock every day, y'all will see me and y'all will hear this. What I am changing about this show is its style. I want this to be more than sports. Even though you hear the tagline every day when the show opens, and thank you to Cole Johnson for a brilliant show opening and description, where sports is the base, life and fun are the results. I haven't stuck to that, and all that happened when I expanded the show to 2 hours. I wore myself out. I was physically drained. I was trying to find excuses for me not to do a full 2 hour show in the afternoon. And it came down to me making a simple decision: go back to an hour. And what will start happening on Monday is what I've done before. You'll have a story at the top of the hour and then a feature guest for the remainder of the hour. Or it may come to the point where you'll have a feature guest for the entire hour. And it'll be more than sports. This is kind of like my version of mentality with Cole and Wise, but it's me being a solo act. I can handle an hour by myself. I can't handle 2 hours by myself, and I will not try again. I won't try to do 2 hours in the afternoon, especially with the play-by-play chores that I'm taking on, the alternative play-by-play chores, and soon to be live play-by-play chores that I'm taking on. I have got to be cognizant and conscious of my rest. And frankly, in the past 4 to 5 months, I haven't gotten that much of it. I moved from my smaller office back into this one. I am finding ways to make it work. Now I'm finding ways to monetize the daylights out of it so I can help my family. I've always begged for help in getting to the point where I can't help my family. I appreciate it. Now I've got to take a couple steps on my own. I still need help getting through. Trust me. Trust me, I still need help getting through because I got a fight and a half going on with the state of Indiana. But be that as it may, I got to take some parts of this too. I'm taking a whole lot of L's, and the last one stopped today. Last but not least, around the horn, thank you. Thank you to everyone that has shown any kind of support for the show, for me, for my family, for the fans that have signed in, that have checked in. And the one thing I can say that prompted all this was the loss of one of my best friends upon yesterday. See, I can say a whole lot of negative stuff about Alvin Washington Jr. And believe me, we fell out for a while. But when we reconnected, there I got it. In 2018 at Ames Field in Michigan City, I feel that the bridge got stronger over time. And I know he's had a lot of health problems, and I don't want them to fall upon me. So this is me picking up the torch and carrying it for him, for Dad, for anyone that has been in close contact with me physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. My communication lines as of today are now back wide open, and they should have stayed open, and they will stay open. That's around the horn on a very personal level. The Pac-12 is getting picked clean. And pretty soon, they'll be gone, goodbye after this. The thing is, until you can erase 3 Februaries, shut up.
Where sports is the base, life and fun are the results. This is the Brian Snow Show.
Thursday nights are wrestling night on CSTV. Tune in every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific to see all the amazing Next Level Pro Wrestling stars on Thursday Night Throwdown on CSTVNow.com and the CSTV app on your Roku device.
PK Tire Pros, your one-stop on-the-spot auto service headquarters for a complete line of quality tires and auto services. For years, we have provided the Stockton, California area with the latest products and unprecedented services for everything we sell. And for years, our customers have been coming back. Take a look around. If you don't find what you need, visit us in Stockton, California. From the latest and best in tire technology to the services required to keep your vehicle looking good and running great, PK Tire Pros can get you out on the road quickly and at an affordable price. Stop by soon and see why so many people consider PK Tire Pros to be the one-stop shop for all of their tire needs. At PK Tire Pros, our friendly and knowledgeable staff, quick and dependable service professionals, and affordable prices all come together to make driving out on a new set of tires easy. On top of that, we never tire of tires. Stop by and see us, and you'll be glad you did.
Where sports is the base, life and fun are the results. This is the Brian Snow Show.
Forgot to push a button here. Welcome back to the final edition of the Brian Snow Show for the week. Glad to have y'all with us. Inside The Fanatics Feedback Zone, A Pizzle, is with us from West Palm Beach, Florida. Good afternoon to you. Jonathan Safel has a very special guest on his show. Y'all don't want to miss it. Okay. I made another conscious decision, but let's get to this. The Arizona Wildcats will be joining the Big 12 very soon. The school is amid the final steps, sources said, including detailing the move in an Arizona Board of Regents meeting Thursday night. Wow. And I'm going to tie it to this. Colorado head coach Deion Sanders let loose with everything that's happened within the past 2 hours. Arizona to the Big 12, Oregon and Washington getting invites to the Big 10. Deion said, do I have the graphic up here? Nope. Okay. Deion said, quote, all of this is about money. You know that. It's about the bag. Everybody's chasing the bag. Then you get mad at the players when they chase it. How is that? How do the grown-ups get mad at the players for chasing it when the colleges are chasing it? Oh! Sanders also fired a veiled shot back at Oregon coach Dan Lanning. Lanning said, quote, not a big reaction. I'm trying to remember what they won to affect this conference, and I don't remember. Do you remember them winning anything? I don't remember them winning anything. And Deion answers back, quote, yeah, the same teams that were talking about us, right? Oh, Lord, that was good. There's not a lie to be found in any of those statements. Because as soon as Colorado bolted the Pac-12 for the Big 12, Arizona's getting ready to, this all started before Colorado's move to the Big 12, because this all started way back in 2011 when the Pac-12 made the critical mistake that's going to end their conference. They expanded. Think of what happened with the Big East. The Big East was a basketball conference for the longest time. Syracuse, Georgetown, St. John's, Connecticut. It was a Big East basketball conference. It was a basketball powerhouse. And I'll never forget what was said. And it went like this. Basketball built that conference. Football killed it. And they have been trying to make it up and get back to being a power conference since. Well, the same thing is happening to the Pac-12 right now. And we got this. We got a super chat. El Sombra Region 7 says, and let's be real, the super conference schemes came into play when Nebraska, Missouri, and Texas A&M left the Big 12 11 years ago. Yep. Expansion has killed conference football. It's killed it. USC, UCLA headed to the Big 10. Nebraska to the Big 10, Missouri to the SEC, Texas A&M to the Big C, to the SEC. I beg your pardon. Expansion has killed college football. Expansion to Super Conference has killed college football. And this is the final blow. The end of the Pac-10. The end of the Pac-10. I do not see how they recover from this, because you lost two of your mainstays in Southern California and UCLA. Now the Arizona schools are out of there. Arizona State, Oregon and Washington. See you later. And Colorado pushed the plunger on this by going back to the Big 12. I gave an idea to my producer. Something like, what would I do if I were running the NCAA? Ryan McCarthy said it best. He joins us from Saratoga, New York. As soon as USC and UCLA left, the dominoes were going to start falling. And boy, it has crashed. College football alignment has crashed, and it's about to burn at the stake. Because a major conference player for the longest time, the Pac-12, is just about gone. It's gone. El Sombra again. Let me know where you're watching from, El Sombra. So it's not like the Pac-12 didn't know if you don't make the right moves, you'll be left behind. Ain't that the truth? Jack X. So my home team is going big now. I can't believe it. Who's your team, Jack? Let me talk to the fans here. Who's your team? Yeah, it's crazy. It's nuts. It's stupid. When I first started watching college football, I remember the Southwest Conference, the Big 8, the Pac-10. The Big 10 only had 10 teams. And if you really want to think about it, as crazy as this sounds, as crazy as this theory is, this all started in 1994 with the Penn State Nittany Lions entering the Big 10. Arizona Wildcats, Jack X. I can kind of see geographically only, where Arizona would fit in the Big 12. I just don't see how they would fit conference wise. Lara X along with us. Arizona Lara X 3476. Arizona Wildcats. A Pizzle Big East. You remember the Big East? The depth of conferences couldn't be a truer statement. College athletics has just changed forever. It won't ever go back to how we remembered it the past 50 years. You're right. I'll mention the conferences that I grew up watching. Aside of the Big 10, you had the Southwest Conference, you had the Big 8, you had the original SEC, which saw no hide nor hair nor ass of Arkansas until 1991. And with the playmaker hopping on, 3 little letters have changed it all, have helped to change it all. And they're right there on your screen. NIL. Thank you, Ed O'Bannon. Because remember, Ed O'Bannon started all this ish in 1995 after UCLA won the national championship. And because of no regulation of the NIL, you got all hell breaking loose. And the thought of conferences, especially for football, are burning at the stake as we watch right now. As we see it right now, they're burning at the stake. And there is no turning back. There is no going back. It would take a major build. Screw a rebuild. It would take a major build for this to be anywhere close to what we were used to seeing. Anywhere close. And that's not going to happen. Arizona's headed to the Big 12. You can pretty much guarantee Oregon and Washington are headed to the Big 10, which will give it 18 teams. How the hell can you be known as the Big 10 Conference and you got 18 blank teams? Tell me how the hell does that work? This is freaking dumb. Now, I know what I'm going to say involves a lot of old school. Arizona State and Utah are next. Well, hell, Utah and Colorado blew up the Pac-10. The only one of those two that has had success in the Pac-12 has been Utah. And I'm talking about consistent success. Hell, Utah ran the Mountain West, for God's sakes, until Boise State rose up out of nowhere. Arizona, Oregon, and Washington all have standing offers to leave the Pac-12 conference, which has killed the Pac-12. The lack of a media deal only added fire to the flame. I mean, the Pac-12 network can only be seen until cable decided to franchise its network. The Pac-12 can only be seen in some areas, and now it's gone. El Sombra one more time. But honestly, as excited as so many of us can be about some of the changes, new games, and etc., the worst part about this is the death of so many historic traditions. I'm going to miss the hell out of Bedlam. You and me both. I loved watching Bedlam, and I'm a Midwesterner by heart. And thank you, El Sombra, for the super chat, by the way. You want to donate to the program, you see the tag at the top of your screen. For those of you listening, you can donate via Cash App. The tag you need is $ Tallman Dr. K50. Let's keep them coming. But I remember the Southwest Conference, Texas, Texas A&M, Houston, Rice, Arkansas, the Big Eight, Nebraska, Missouri, Colorado, Kansas, Kansas State, Iowa State, rather. All right, live research coming. When I first got into college football, the Big Eight is where some of the Big Eight schools is where I really started having fun watching college football. Iowa State, Missouri, Nebraska, Kansas, Kansas State, Oklahoma, and Colorado. Nebraska and Colorado, day after Thanksgiving, every year, whether it be in Lincoln, whether it be in Boulder. Big Eight title on the line. Remember 1989? Darian Hagan to J.J. Flanagan? And that's when I started learning about who gets shown what, which games get shown on which network. And now it is all burning at the stake. I remember when I first got cable seeing highlights from the Pac-10, not the Pac-12, Pac-10. Washington, Washington State, Oregon, Oregon State, California, UCLA, USC, Stanford, Arizona, and Arizona State. The Battle of Los Angeles, UCLA and USC. The battle for the axe, Stanford and California. Hell, Stanford and Cal was where I heard one of the greatest plays in college football history. The band is out on the field. Joe Starkey, remember that? My dad grew up on Texas, Texas A&M, Bedlam, Nebraska OU, Nebraska Colorado. All of these traditions gone within the last 11 years. Some of these rivalries that were nearly 100 plus years old, dead. About the only one that has a chance of reviving itself is Texas and Texas A&M, and that's a year off. If Oklahoma and Oklahoma State had any smarts whatsoever, they would not stop Bedlam. This is Bedlam. Thank you, Joe Davis. I'm going to miss Bedlam. I'm going to miss the Apple Cup, the Territories Cup, Arizona State. I'm going to miss the hell out of that. What we are witnessing right now is the death of college football as we know it. No media deal. Thank you, Playmaker, joining us from Florida, was the final straw. But what most people don't watch the Pac-12 because of the time difference. Absolutely right. In the last 11 years, let me put this up again. In the last 11 years, Texas A&M, gone. Bedlam, gone. Nebraska OU, gone. Nebraska Colorado, out. Second point from Playmaker. The Pac-12 is known as the Conference of Champions, but when was the last major champion from the Pac-12? I can't remember him. Oregon got close, but then they got obliterated by Ohio State in the first playoff. Stanford's gotten close a couple of years, but late season losses doomed them. 2015, anyone? Had they not won the Pac-12 championship at Levi's Stadium, they would not have been in a ball game at all. Don't falk up 23. As a UCF fan, all I've been hearing from these Power 5 teams is that they would easily go undefeated with that schedule. Well, now all the new G5 teams have a chance to prove it. Absolutely. The death of the Pac-12 also puts Reggie Bush's years at USC and Marcus Mariota's and Oregon run in such a different shade. Yeah, it does. Like, how much weight do those conference runs matter anymore? They don't. They don't. You know, I don't remember the artist or group who made the song, but in terms of college football media and in terms of old school college football, as some of the matchups that I've outlined thanks to El Sombra Region 7, it's the end of the world as we know it. And as a fan, I ain't fine. Back after this. The thing is, until you can erase 3 Februaries, shut up.
Where sports is the base, life and fun are the results. This is the Brian Snow Show.
Thursday nights are wrestling night on CSTV. Tune in every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific to see all the amazing next-level pro wrestling stars on Thursday Night Throwdown on CSTVNow.com and the CSTV app on your Roku device.
PK Tire Pros, your one-stop on-the-spot auto service headquarters for a complete line of quality tires and auto services. For years, we have provided the Stockton, California area with the latest products and unprecedented services for everything we sell. And for years, our customers have been coming back. Take a look around. If you don't find what you need, visit us in Stockton, California. From the latest and best in tire technology to the services required to keep your vehicle looking good and running great, PK Tire Pros can get you out on the road quickly and at an affordable price. Stop by soon to see why so many people consider PK Tire Pros to be the one-stop shop for all of their tire needs. At PK Tire Pros, our friendly and knowledgeable staff, quick and dependable service professionals, and affordable prices all come together to make driving out on a new set of tires easy. On top of that, we never tire of tires. Stop by and see us, and you'll be glad you did.
Where sports is the base, life and fun are the results. This is the Brian Snow Show.
Welcome back to the final edition of the Brian Snow Show for the week. As mentioned, we're going to stay at this time, 4 p.m. But if you've noticed lately, we've shaved the show down to an hour, and I've had to do that for physical, mental, and emotional reasons. I haven't been able to keep up with a lot of stuff. But pardon me a second. So, there are extra aminals running around here now. My baby boy just came over, and he's here. Jenny is here, and so is Ferguson. Okay, now I got everything together. I heard her rapping on my chamber door. Quote the snowman, nevermore. I can't. Not when it's my child. No, not when it's my children. I can't say nevermore. I cannot say nevermore. And now I got Lucy here under me because I think Jenny that. Hi, Jenny. Y'all want to see how big? Nope, she's gone.
No, she's not. All you gotta do is say her name.
Jenny and Ferguson.
I know there's a lot of new smells, huh, Jimmy?
Yeah, there is. Thanks, Dakota. I love it. El Sombra says, ask the young man what his opinions are on the conference changes. Dakota's not that big of a sports fan, if at all. I know it's my baby boy, but he's not as big a sports fan, let alone sports nerd as I. All right. Now that I think, nope, I'm wrong. You want to come up, Lucy? No, come on. Nope. She's gone. She's gonna play with the other dogs. Whoa!
Which kitty decided to say hi to Jen and Ferguson? And thinks they're about to.
I want to say that's.
That looks like Kit Kat.
I think that's Winnie.
She is not a big fan of big dogs.
No. Winnie is not a fan of big dogs at all.
Jenny, she's trying to hide. It's okay.
Why is Jenny trying to hide?
Because she just got the shit smacked out of her?
Ah.
Pardon my language.
It's all right. Hi. What you all just saw is a part of Jenny. There she goes. Let me take a break and calm this down. I'll be back, y'all. The thing is, until you can erase 3 Februaries, shut up.
Where sports is the base, life and fun are the results. This is the Brian Snow Show.
Thursday nights are wrestling night on CSTV. Tune in every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific to see all the amazing next-level pro wrestling stars on Thursday Night Throwdown on CSTVNow.com and the CSTV app on your Roku device.
PK Tire Pro is your one-stop on-the-spot auto service headquarters for a complete line of quality tires and auto services. For years, we have provided the Stockton, California area with the latest products and unprecedented services for everything we sell. And for years, our customers have been coming back. Take a look around. If you don't find what you need, visit us in Stockton, California. From the latest and best in tire technology to the services required to keep your vehicle looking good and running great, PK Tire Pros can get you out on the road quickly and at an affordable price. Stop by soon to see why so many people consider PK Tire Pros to be the one-stop shop for all of their tire needs. At PK Tire Pros, our friendly and knowledgeable staff, quick and dependable service professionals, and affordable prices all come together to make driving out on a new set of tires easy. On top of that, we never tire of tires. Stop by and see us, and you'll be glad you did.
Where sports is the base, life and fun are the results. This is the Brian Snow Show.
So the birthday boy who recently celebrated a birthday is over here with both of his dogs. I have this one in my lap, and Lucy's trying to. Who just came over? Jenny did. Whoops.
You're holding Lucy.
I know. I have Lucy. I'm just. Jenny, what are you doing?
They got birthday on you. Guys.
I just got burped on by Jenny. Oh, goodness. All right, I'm gonna try to put a bow on this real quick while I have while I have family here. Victory Monday tonight on a Friday for no credentials required. That's an 8 p.m. start time. I got baseball coming this weekend. I can only laugh about the madhouse because Winnie is in here. Jenny came over. Ferguson came over with my son. I have Lucy here in my hands, and Lucy's no longer shaking because she's wondering, okay, who's the big dog that's trying to beat me up? Yeah, I figured that. He said the small one's only 65 pounds. No, it's 8:30 for no credentials required. Victory Monday on a Friday. Okay. Now, I'm going to make Ryan angry with what I'm going to close with because I had planned to do something about baseball, but then football happened last night, and we spent the better part of the day. What in the world was that?
I don't know. I was sitting on the floor here watching Jake.
Oh, boy.
Looks like a 2.
I'm going to put an end to this right now. I'll see y'all Monday because I got dogs all over the place. I don't know. Now I got Ferguson over here. You know what, you guys? I'm going to go spend time with my family. I'm going to wait for my wife to get home. I'll see y'all Monday. Have a great weekend.
Thank you for tuning into The Brian Snow Show, where sports is the base, life and fun